system. Since you've been gone. Okay, I'm done. Hi everybody who's gonna see this later and join. Wow. I'm using somebody else's phone to do the live tonight. The quality is 100 times different. How is that even possible? How is that even possible that the quality is 1,000 times better? I love how phones just like crap out on you after a couple of years. Like, you ever hold someone's brand new phone and I'm like, this feels like futuristic. What do you mean? When they got rid of the home button on the iPhone and there's no more home button, I said, I'll never get a new phone again. No, no, no. I need that home button. I need at least one button on the phone. And then they got rid of it, and now I can't even imagine having a home button. I'm like, if I don't just do a little swipe up. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Sorry, I was already ranting about new phones. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, 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 dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. Just watched Project Runway, but saw the notification and got so excited. Project Runway? Is that show still on, or are you watching repeats? That show always fascinated me, that those people were like, we need you to make a dress out of Campbell chicken noodle soup cans, and we need it done by 5 p.m. And they're like, done, diddly done. Is it going to keep me in the competition? Got it. Very impressive. Also, you guys, I'm using someone else's phone to do this YouTube live thing because I tried to move all the photos and videos off of my phone for storage so I could update the phone software. It's stuck on 1%. That's how many photos and videos there are. I tried to put you guys on a tripod. Didn't work. Didn't work. I can maybe put you up higher, but... Hi, everybody. Hope there's no trolls this time. Sci-Fi Fairy, me too. But guess what? Who got mods? Guess who got mods in the chat now who are going to help me with that stuff. So hopefully we ain't got none of that. We can just hang out for a good amount of time over here. I'm watching all the old seasons. The new seasons suck of Project Runway. Everything is good at the beginning. I finally get to join a live. I miss every dang one. Rose Kitty, you're probably talking about the live chats. Yeah. BJ Mosley said, yeah, I'm the same way. It took me a long time to switch over to the phones without the home button. That was such a big thing. How am I feeling? Good. Do you have snow there? Oh my gosh, how did you know that I wanted to talk about the snow? Are you still drinking coffee this season? Hot coffee this season? I've had 3 iced coffees the last 3 days. I literally pulled up to Dunkin' today and I was like, what do I want? What do I want? But I almost just drove away because I was like, I don't know. I'm done. Love your shirt. Thanks. The splatter paint. This is an exciting surprise. If you mentioned it somewhere, I've been under a rock the last couple of days. Kristen, I just put it on the Patreon like an hour ago that I was doing this. I was trying to get the Goober exclusive video out, which I did. My computer crashed at least once, maybe twice. I crashed out. It was a whole thing. Do you have an easy recipe for the holidays? Want to try something new? I do those darn cookies that I learned how to make. Someone at my day job brought in cookies for us. They tasted like the lemon bars. I said, how do you make that? She goes, oh, they're like whipped cream cookies. You take a cake mix. I forget, like it's not a specific kind, but you take cake mix and dump it into... Oh, I forgot. Like a tub of whipped cream, and there's something else. Just look up like whipped cream cookies, and then you just drop them. They're very sticky. You roll them in powdered sugar. They're done. Don't overbake them. They're fantastic. We have 6 feet of snow. Lena, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Ashley said, your laugh reminds me of the elf from Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events. Do they only make one? I'm going to put you guys a little higher because oh, the sticky note's in our way. Should we leave it? It's kind of aesthetically... I'm going to tape it down because now I can't stand it. Was there only one Lemony Snicket's movie? Wasn't one with Jim Carrey in it? Or did they make more? I know there's obviously a lot of books. Okay, mine got all jammed up. Love your super simple cookies. Thanks, Sierra. Can't wait to watch the winter vlog. First live I've caught. Anna. We're going to be doing lives once a week. For a couple of hot minutes. For a couple of hot months. So comforting. Thanks for being you. Ricky, of course. What was I going to say? Oh, the snow. Yesterday, my coworker at work... yeah, the sticky note that was covering the camera says writing tips. Tell your story. Okay, I'm knocking stuff down. Tell your stories like you told them before you learned how to write. Believe the world wants to hear from you. Choose your messy life. I wrote that sticky note probably 3 years ago. I look at it all the time. My coworker yesterday at work was like, in the middle of no one talking, he goes, supposed to be pretty windy later. And I was like, is it? I don't know. Is there going to be like a thing? Like tornado? Like, are you saying like tornadoes right now? And then he's like, no, it's just supposed to be windy. And then as I was at my house and the wind was picking up so much, the house was shaking. And I was like, oh my gosh, he was right about the wind. Then I woke up this morning and went to work. And I'm like driving in my neighborhood and I was like, oh, it's really windy, but really no snow. Like, not a big deal. As I was driving to work, like I saw where the snow stopped falling. It was like there was a magical shield on my neighborhood and there was no snow. Because when I was driving to work, I was like, what's all this white stuff? And I was like, did they put salt down? Did they put salt down to make sure that the snow didn't stick? And I was like, no, this is snow. And when I got to work, there was snow on the front of the building. I was like, how did the snow not hit our house? It's the weirdest phenomena. Here's you guys are saying where you live. Yeah. Do you have any Christmas plans? Not yet. I don't even know if we're going to be celebrating Christmas on the Christmas days. We don't work around my schedule. We work around my brother and his family's schedule. Because I'm just the childless, boyfriendless aunt who like kind of just pops around wherever. I'm like, oh yeah, we could do Christmas on February 17th. I should be free. First live I've caught. I'm a huge fan. You changed my life for the better. Kiara, I did all that. I don't know about that. Hey, if you're laughing more often, that's kind of the goal. Do you have any favorite Christmas movies you watch every year? Listen, I don't know if they still do it. When they did the darn A Christmas Story, the You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, and the lamp, how they give them the lamp. When they do the 24-hour marathon of that, like on TBS, if I didn't watch that 7 different times during the day, and then I would just catch the whole movie in 7 different bits. I don't really watch a lot. I like checking out the new ones. How I did that review on the new Christmas movie. I like watching the new ones to see if they can become, if they're creating classics. Or like 50 years from now, I'm going to be like, yeah, the Christmas Story's pretty good still. Love watching your videos. Who's walking around smelling like that? Are you the one that commented on that video the other day? And I was like, you put a timestamp? Sorry, total sidetrack. Please review more Hallmark movies. I've never watched the Hallmark movies because the one I did was on the Netflix. Anna, yeah, you're the one in. Anna, you're graduating in spring from medical school? How many years is that? Like, how much was medical school? Like 4, 6 years? That's nuts. Sing karaoke. Listen, the karaoke machine from the P.O. Box was so much fun. And then I put that video out and they copyrighted it. And then I put out the vlog I just did for Patreon. And there was like a bit where I was like dancing around with Riley to a song, copyrighted it. And I was like, you know what's really discouraging? Basically being told like whatever you just created and made, whichever really fun, can't put that out. Copyrighted music, which I understand. Those people deserve to get paid for what they did. But I was like, this is hard to do. Unless I have to start making up my own songs to karaoke. That's like copyright free music. Love the karaoke. Thanks, Nicole. Where did you get that sound you make when you open things? Like from Simba, like when I'm opening something and here's a jar of lotion. O'Keeffe's lotion. I have no idea. I think it's from an animated movie. It's got to be an animated movie that like just stuck with me. They're copyrighting it because you're too good and like the OG. No, I think because I'm literally like ripping their tracks from the thing. I'm not even like trying to hide that I'm using them. Yeah, open_n_enjoy. I don't know where that sound comes from. It's the treasure chest opening noise. It's from like maybe SpongeBob. I don't know. I think that might be a fun video idea to try and like track down where that sound is from. How would you even type that into the computer? Like a acapella singing noise. Medical school can actually go as long as 8 years depending on the specialty. Specialty? See, I don't even know the word. I couldn't be in medical school. Specialty. 8 years? That's too much. That's too much for me. Google has a sound search. Oh, Krista. I might have to do that. You can find the sound. Okay, if someone could find it. The opening boxes sound. I'm going to write that note down. I'm not going to remember what that means later. You just sing it into Google? It's from Ace Ventura, too. Is it from Ace Ventura, Kira? I mean, maybe. I'm trying to think of, like, what part of the movie it's from. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. But that's not a bad one. Okay. Has anyone been seeing, like, all the advent calendars? Pet Detective? It might be, yes. The Pet Detective one? Do I have to write down Ace Ventura, the Pet Detective one? Watch someone get to this before me. They're like, no, I just saw it yesterday. Definitely from there. When do we get an office tour? Marcus? There ain't nothing going on in the office. It's stuff from the P.O. box. Alloy the cactus was sitting over there. He's in my bathroom. So I was filming a video. Riley's dog treats are in that jar. Finally filled that back up. What's that red thing back there? It's fake flowers. Hi, Christine. Love your videos. Briannia? Is that your name? I've never seen that name before. Briannia? Any new fun crafts you're trying? Wow. Did I pay you to set that up? The little transition? I started it on the Patreon. The video just dropped. Wow. Look at this craft already getting away from me. I saw someone make a stocking. Oh, I have to remember to tag the TikToks. Someone made a stocking out of this. You make like your own loom out of cardboard. And then you're going to go back and weave in this way and make like part red and then the rest, part white and then the rest red. I'm going to put this on the cactus tree. That's the only like new Christmas decoration I think we'll be getting this year. We're not spending money on new Christmas decorations because by the time I even decorate, it's going to be December 20th. So, I love that. Thank you. It's not for me. I saw it on a TikTok, and then I looked at this person's account, and they had 1,000 good ideas for, like, little crafts out of stuff that you probably have, or, like, you get from the dollar store. And I was like, yeah, that's great. That's what I need to know. But the, Chelsea. What yours really helped me. And I said, of course, you're welcome. Listen, the only thing I want the videos to do is just make people, like, laugh. That's, like, literally, like, the baseline where I'm like, laugh? Good. Done. Let me clock out. Let me clock out of here. I'm good to go. I'm glad that you like the videos and they're fun. What is moving beside me? Oh, it's the vent. Usually I don't really fall for those tricks. People go, what is that behind you? There's an heat vent right here. It's just a bunch of paper. That's all taped to the wall. My notes. I don't know what this part is. This is from the old Catching Up with Christine stuff. Ow! Hit my leg. What's this? I think it was names for the subscriber community. Before Goobers, we were going to be like the snapper. Let me look up. We came up with this on TikTok. Snappers, whippersnappers, the lazy cacti, lazy cacti. The Lazy Snaps, Happy Snappers, Cactus Clan, the Oohs. Oh, yeah. Snaps and Craps. I don't remember where that one came from. But I just call you guys the Goobers. Heat vent or ghost, Anna said. Definitely heat vent. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can we give thanks to the moderators getting the creeps out? Yes. Shout out Sierra and Nicole. I don't want to out you guys as moderators, but I got 2 people on the job in here. You guys are doing the most. I really appreciate it. I see that you guys are like getting the trolls out of here. I very much appreciate it. I haven't had to deal with the trolls before like 2 weeks ago. Usually I can handle the chat on my own, reading and talking to you guys and whatever. But yeah, last week was odd. Was weird and wasn't really a fan of it. I kind of left like a bad taste in my mouth where I was like, that was really fun besides all of that. So I'm glad that's good. Nicole said Sierra's kicking butt. Yes, she is. Shout out to the mods. But did you guys see people doing like, does anybody do those advent calendars? Like any of them? Do you make your own? Do you get your own? I feel like everyone has an advent calendar. Duncan probably has one. I saw like a popular book series had an advent calendar. Are those worth it? I feel like every single time someone does the advent calendar, I'm just like, what? Like, what do you want to be in the advent calendar? They're just little tiny boxes. What do you think's going to be in there? So it says, yes, I do. I have one for alcohol. Now, the shots is fun, but I'm not taking a shot every day of the month. I would maybe collect them and go to a party. Love an advent. The homemade ones, especially booze minis, are awesomes. Okay, the dog treats for Riley. Now that's a good idea. Who said that? Rose Kitty. Now that is a... Riley already does his own advent calendar 365 days of the year. He comes in every day looking for treats. We used to. They're fun. There's so many kinds. Advent calendars with beer. Aldi had a cheese advent calendar. I was so sad I didn't get it. Okay, now see here. That sounds fun. Are there all different types of cheeses? See, now you won me over. All I had to do was ask the question, and you won me over. Never done an advent calendar. That'd be a fun video. I was just asking because I saw people on TikTok opening them, and there's only like 60 seconds of time where they're like trying to show me their advent calendar, and I'm like, listen, I don't know how much you guys are paying for those, but some of them do not seem worth your money. I just get a cheap, simple chocolate one, a little treat for breakfast. See, I know I like that. When you get more into the gimmicky stuff, it's just like stuff. And coming from someone who loves stuff and tchotchkes and whatever, I'm just like, I'd rather pick up my own stuff. And then, you know what I would rather do? This year, I would buy a bunch of little tchotchkes that I love. And then I would put them in an advent calendar and make it for next December 2025. And then by that time, I would forget what's in it. But I would know that everything in there, I would love. And now that I said this idea out loud, it sounds genius. Like a little time capsule. I would love everything in a little advent calendar. I saw someone's husband do a nail polish one with little photos of matching characters like a Twilight Edward color with a Quebec. Janae, that is adorable. That takes some personal touches. Netflix has one. It's trash, sadly. But like, what's in the Netflix one? What could they put? Are they handing out stickers? Like $1 off your subscription? Great idea. Let's do it. That's a great idea, Christine. That's a great idea. Okay, but seriously, you have to be at least post the last ACOTAR reading you already filmed. Screw the edit. Cindy, I filmed the 4th book. I never filmed the 5th book, and I think about it every day. My friend wants me to start reading the 4th Wing, and I was like, listen, we never put out the ACOTAR reviews. Miles said, so sorry if this is some question. Do you have merch? Listen, I was talking to another merch company, and then it like fell through again. I'm not good with the merch. Because I love t-shirts and sweatshirts. So they have to be stuff that I like and I would wear. And then I see stuff and I'm like, I don't like that. It's always a work in progress, okay? I'm just trying to get the videos out. Have you seen the Hatch Animals? Jimmy would love them. Hatch Animals? I don't know. My sister-in-law sent out a whole... 4th Wing is so good, the series isn't finished yet. Sierra, that's why she wants me to read it, because the book's coming out. My sister-in-law sent the kids' Christmas list, and me and my mom were, like, fighting over who's getting what. I was like, I want to get them. I'm getting them this, this, and this. And she's like, fine, I'll get them. My sister-in-law wants us to get Jamie a karaoke machine. And I was like, do we really want a 4-year-old to have a karaoke machine? I was like, you guys are, and it's Bluetooth. You guys are going to have to rip the speaker. You guys are going to have to leave it uncharged if you don't want them singing all the time. You need basketball shorts merch? I don't ever wear basketball shorts. I wear shorts. They're not basketball shorts. They are long. They're just Walmart's. Whatever thing. Christine, make a splatter paint advent. Chelsea? Oh my God. And you could, my dad could definitely make a, can we make it a New Year thing? I feel like my December's like booked and busy. Advent, calendar, splatter paint, Christmas for 2025. Time capsule type thing. That is such a good idea. I cannot believe we just came up with that. When's the next Cooking Without a Recipe? There's going to be one this month. And let me tell you, it is a shocker of an episode. It is a shocker. There's even a follow-up episode because you've never seen it before. What's your go-to karaoke song? JK, I literally have never done karaoke besides that video. I think we sang All-Star Smash Mouth one time when I was hammered at a bar in college or after college. I don't even know why I was there. All-Star Smash Mouth. Otherwise, I like the best of my the emotions, best of my love. Oh, whoa. Oh yeah, does the Christmas phone charger light up? It does. Hey, hold on. I bought 2 more of these. Y'all thought I was messing around with the chargers. Whoa, whoa. Fun video to make when I would totally watch it. I love your content. Thanks. Oh, it's the Jello salad from your grandma? No, that's not what we... Oh, this is the wrong charger type. No, I don't. For the never have I... For the without a recipe video, it's not my mom's Jello salad. It's something else. It's very Christmassy. It's very timely. Hold on, I gotta check in with my mods. Sorry, hold on. I can't type and talk at this. Okay. Imagine an old me advent calendar for like everybody. You could customize it. That'd be just fun. Are those lights bigger than I... Those lights are bigger than I expected. They're like as tall as... They're like a little longer than like the top knuckle of a hand. But I guess if our hands are all different sizes, that's not a good... It's as big as a... Here's a Panda Express sweet and sour sauce packet. It's about half the size of a sweet and sour packet. Is that a good? Can everyone... I love the charger and the karaoke was so funny. Thank you. I appreciate that. Caught you live. Morgan, hi. Someone wanted to see the Christmas. Ooh, that might be the thumbnail for the video. My goodness. Love that. Do you think I would go ghost hunting again? Listen, if someone had like some night vision cameras or whatever that technology is, I would go ghost hunting again. The anxiety of like being in an actual scary place, it exhausts me though. When I leave, I'm like, I'm so tired. It's like being in a haunted house, like a real one, where you're like, and if I feel like the wind starts picking up and we're in a closed room, I will freak out. Everyone votes for the ACOTAR videos. Okay, Cindy, I'll get on it. Just so you know, Cindy, I think about it every day that I got to get that video out. I know. It's like a running teaser on this whole channel that I just never finished making those videos, but I'll get on it. Have you made a gingerbread house yet? Bren, not this year. Oh, did I put that down for the video iTunes? I feel like we're doing a business meeting right now where I'm like, oh, checking in with the shareholders of the channel. I think I put gingerbread house down as one of the videos when I was looking at content for the month. I must have, because I was like, oh, I'll look into that. I bought the gingerbread house. What's your favorite Christmas song? It has to... Oh, there's like the one CeeLo Green song. You see the one that sings it? It's like, what does Christmas mean to me? Fire burning carols. None of those words are right. Dun, dun. That's what Christmas means to me. That's a good one. Your book review saved me a lot of reading. I know, it's like listen to a book on tape. That's how long the videos were. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I like, why can I never think of the answer when someone asks me that? And then I'm like always watching. I like Luke McFadden. He's a crab fisherman. I like Casey Neistat. Sometimes I watch the Sir Yacht videos. We're talking about that on the Patreon. Yeah, CeeLo. Yeah, I hear that at my job on the radio. What movie never fails to make you cry? JK, I try and not watch videos that make me cry. The only one I can ever think of, I was like, it has to be one where a dog dies, and it's got to be Marley and Me. I think I saw it once. When it was over, I was like, I'll never watch that again. Why would I want to be sad like that? So when did that movie come out? Years ago? That's so... I don't even know. Okay, I'm glad I asked about the advent calendars. That came up into my mind as a topic today because I keep seeing people talk about them. I'm going to make my own. And I'm going to make it for next year. But then I have to store it. What could we put in the advent calendar? Things that I like. It could be as simple as like fun paper clips. I swear I love paper clips. Post-it notes. It could be things that I constantly lose and I could just lose it for a year and find it again. It could be stuff I already have that I would give up for a year. Yes. Yes, that's not a bad idea. Okay, I would never even watch Marley and Me, but just try to get through the ending of Homeward Bound with the elderly golden retriever. Yeah, I remember that one too. What the book cover, I think, even is like kind of sad to look at. where you're like, Mike, these animals are going to go on an adventure. Like, that's so sad. Here's my secret gingerbread house tips. I decorate the pieces while they're flat, and then I hot glue the walls. It's not edible to begin with. You hot glue them together? Okay. I heard you just use more icing than you think. You just go for it. You're not going to run out of icing, and if you do, then you start hot gluing things together. Just use regular glue. That is a good tip. Old Yeller. Oh my gosh. We have Old Yeller on... We must have Old Yeller on a VHS tape. VHS tape. We do have Old Yeller on a VHS tape. That's a sad movie. Christine, I need a Christmas video of all your different brain functions. Though, love those videos. Deborah, that would be a fun one. I just don't think I have time to edit that all together. Me doing the darn... How we figure out, like, Christmas holiday? It'd be fun. I thought this... The whole shirt's splatter paint. And I thought this was a stain. It's got to be part of the shirt. What would I have run into? Do you like how the shirt doesn't really have splatter paint on the sleeves? Except the stain? We're going to let it go. Are you a wrapper or a bagger? If we're talking about Christmas presents, and I hope we are, I hate putting gifts in bags. I can't stand, I don't mind getting them. I can't stand putting stuff in a bag. Because whatever it is, never fills up the whole bag. Never fills up. And then you just got to cover it in tissue paper, which feels like a waste. I bet the arm was a happy accident. I have no idea. It makes the shirt unique. Thanks. Does it have it on the back? Yeah, it does. I don't know. I never look at the back of the shirt. It does. I think. Hillier said, hi, happy holidays. And what is one thing you are wishing for this year? Like a gift? I put like just t-shirts on my, there's like some podcasts I listen to where I kind of want their merch. And I was like, if someone wants to buy the merch for me, that'd be great. I think I asked for like a couple of sweatshirts. Remember when for a video, I think it was for Patreon, but I've worn it. That purple sweatshirt with like the white checkered pocket. I made that. So I need more like base sweatshirts that I can put stuff on. So I think I asked for like just plain t-shirts. Ayana, is how you pronounce it, said facts. Now you just stuff in the bag with trash to make it look full. Yeah! And then when the person's opening the bag, if you give someone like a bag and you put like a little thing in there and then you stuffed it with paper, when you watch them just take out the thing and you're like, I know that the thing is just this. It's just a candle. I know. And then they keep looking through the bag because there's so much paper. Gives me anxiety where I'm like, oh, there's nothing else. Don't go looking for anything else in that bag. There's nothing else in the bag. No. The bag's yours now. You know, you could reuse it. You could reuse any of that paper too. Probably there's 95 sheets of tissue paper in there. You have a favorite kind of pen? Fine tip or bold? Amber, I love pens. Hate pencils. Love pens. I like the darn... Of course, I don't have one next to me. Someone sent me this really nice fancy pen in the P.O. box like 2-3 years ago. Where the heck is it? I know it's in here somewhere because I keep it near. But it's like a nice pen. Like heavy duty. The ones that cost money. And you could refill it. Love that pen. Love the weight of it. These ones for the dollar store, I think. Very cheap. This one feels like lighter than air. Like I feel like I could whip it like a throwing star. I like those. Oh, these are nice. These are nice go-to pens. These are good pens for the hair. They're like very slick. I like clicky pens. I hate like gel. I don't know if it's the gel. Like the Rolly sparkly glitter ones. I really don't think I like those. They always die on me. They're not reliable. You have talked about the pen. I want one. I don't even know where that pen came from. It even came like in its own case. I flabbergasted. Next year I'm putting pens on my Christmas list. Nicole said, sci-fi, I did a battle jacket for my friend and hand sewed all the patches. Talk about sore fingers. It looks really neat though. You sewed in all the patches? That's why I iron them on. Little cheat sheet. But sewing them is a lot better. I have a couple patches that came up after I ironed them. So I just sew the edges down. Takes a hot minute. Does Riley have a stocking and get all the treats? I have 2 dogs and need to get them new stockings. Yeah, all the animals we've ever had. I mean, like the cats and the dogs wise. couple fish and hamster didn't get. Yes, more of them were iron. Some of them, none of them were iron-on. Nicole, that's a lot of work to put in that gift. I hope they appreciated that. I would be, if I gave someone a jacket and hand sewed everything in, they're like, oh, that's really nice. I'd be like, no, we're going to flip the jacket inside out, and we will look at the stitching detail. We will look at the mistakes, because I'm proud of those. My blood, sweat, and tears literally are in that jacket. I was pinpricking myself every couple of seconds. Maybe it was a bloodbath at one point. You don't know. Dry cleaning. Now back to what we were talking about. Riley does have a stocking. I put treats in it. He gets new treats. He gets like the bakery treats. He gets a new toy. He said. I didn't do any of that yet, but that's usually what we do. Have you ever gone door-to-door caroling? Never in my life. I talk about it in the, sorry, I keep talking about the new Patreon video, but I just edited it for like, edited it. Oh, I was right. For like 3 days. I've never gone caroling. When I sing in a group of other people, like singing happy birthday, I'm so tone deaf. I'm like, I just say the words. You doing that sing-songy thing? Happy birthday to... When I'm alone, I'll be hitting those notes. I'd be doing riffs. I'd be like whatever, because it's fun. But when I'm in a group, I get so monotone. Happy birthday to... Yeah, to Rachel. Happy... Yeah. Wow, look at my lazy eye. Wow, very tired. That thing's off. Wow, that's nuts. I'll never get over like how you can just control it. Do you have a favorite show growing up? The only one that's coming to mind is That's So Raven. Pretty good. Tomorrow's your birthday. Diane! Diane is a great artist. If you guys don't know Diane, she's been all over the page. She sent me a cool art piece. Her birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. Anytime I give handmade gifts, I make it known it's handmade, and I'm very proud. Claire, I would be too. Sometimes when I make cards for people, I literally write a barcode on the back, a fake barcode, and put like Snaps Creations. I make my own barcode on the back of cards. One time the local church came to carol, and my husband opened the door in his boxers. And did he close the door right away? You can't close the door on the carolers, even if you look indecent. You can hide behind the door. You could lean around. Hello, how are we? The bottom half of me is going to stay in my house. You guys could see the top half. I would be like, let me just get a blanket or something. Happy birthday, Dan! That's So Raven was a favorite. I just remember That's So Raven literally premiering, and I was sitting in my room, and my parents were like, dinner's ready! And I was like, That's So Raven's on TV! The first episode! I just remember that. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely watching this. I don't know any other show that I can literally pinpoint, like, the day that I watched the first episode. Top Christmas song to dance to? Who dances to Christmas songs? Like, are there dances made up to Christmas songs? Probably the one I said I liked. The, what Christmas means to me, my heart. What are you reading right now? Allison, nothing. I'm not reading anything. I'd like to always be reading a book, but that's just not how it goes. I'm very much like, I'm reading this book, and I'm reading it, and I'm reading it, and life is happening around me, and then, oh, book's done. Okay, and then I get back to my life, and then I read another book, and then I'm not very good at, like, I'm going to read 10 pages today. Put the book down, do life, come back. I'm not good at that balance. I get sucked in. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is a good song. Rockin' around. That one's easy to bop to. Christmas tree. That's a good song to listen to while you're hanging up the Christmas stuff. You're like, Christmas tree. You're singing it. You're talking about it. We're doing it. I'm reading Wicked, finally. Oh, like the book? I guess it is a book. I always, for some reason, like with all the Wicked stuff coming out, we talked about this last week, I always think that like Wicked is like a musical, like it started as a musical, which I guess would have started as like a play, which probably came from a book, but it's always like the musical originally was so popular that to me, like the age that I am, my experience with it is like, I just always known it as this musical, this great, great musical. Who dances to Christmas songs? The elves in shock. The 12 Pains of Christmas song? The 12 Pains? Is it like the 12 days, but it's pains? My back hurts, and my knees hurts, and my joints. I could see all that being a problem. All right. This was a fun one. I didn't even get to my other topic, but we're going to save it for the next time we do a live. And it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, and the other one is too. I'm gonna leave a sticky note on the wall that says topics for the live because we didn't even get to them. Goobers for life. Yeah. You've never heard of the song? No, Heather, I've never heard of that at all. Someone else says it was a great song. Okay, I'll have to look into it. I'm the same way. The book is my life until it's done. Yeah, I don't know. The books are just, like, that's a testament to how good books are that I read because I'm just so into it that I'm like, we got to figure out what happened in the book, right? Right? If there's an ending to the book, we must get to the ending. Thanks for the hangout. Of course, Rachel. Yes, Coopers for life. All right, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. This is a good life. Not as many trolls. Seriously, shout out to the mods. Shout out to Sierra and Nicole. You guys are holding it down. This is a full-time job over here. And all I'm doing is reading the comments and dodging the ones that are rude. Okay, I'll see y'all next week. I don't know what time or when. I don't know the who, what, where, when, why of the next hangout. But I'll try and let you guys know ahead of time. All right? I'll see y'all later. I don't know why I'm shouting at you. I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye, everybody.